my lovely fluffies. It's Flicker here, and it's officially the month of February. Now, that can mean a lot of things, like Valentine's Day and maybe your birthday. But for me, this is a month to bring awareness to a disability not many people seem to know a lot about, and one that I myself have been diagnosed with. February is Retinitis Pigmentosa Awareness Month. Now, what is that? It's a degenerative retinal disease, meaning it affects the retinas in my eyes. To quote the Google search results for this disease, an eye disease in which the back wall of the eye, or the retina, is damaged. Retinitis pigmentosa is a rare, inherited, degenerative eye disease that causes severe vision impairment. Retinitis pigmentosa, shortened to RP in this context, is a group of rare eye diseases. It's not just a one size fits all, so to speak. I myself am in the bracket of RP patients that still have maintained a decent amount of their vision thanks to help of glasses or other corrective means like contacts. However, there are some that are far worse off with this disease, and some that are even completely blind because of retinal deterioration. I was diagnosed with RP when I was very young, and symptoms of it started showing when I was only 15 months old. Doctors said my retinas were swollen, and they sent me to get a CAT scan done because of it. Commonly, and this is very true for me too, RP patients experience night blindness or have a really hard time adjusting to dimly lit or dark environments. Along with increasing vision loss and night blindness, RP can also cause light sensitivity and even lead up to color blindness. I myself have a very hard time with light sensitivity. I have to wear sunglasses on a super cloudy day after it snowed because it's too bright and it hurts my eyes. Another symptom I have is a greater increase in eye fatigue and headaches because of it. My eyes get very tired very fast and can cause some pretty nasty headaches. Now, what causes RP? Again, directly quoting the National Eye Institute website for this, most of the time, RP is caused by changes in genes that control the cells of the retina. These changed genes are passed down from parents to children. RP has been an endeavor to deal with my whole life. It hasn't been fun or easy, but I'm blessed that I can still see at all. It has made it harder to read and even makes me afraid to drive. It's not an easy thing, but it is livable. I have a fantastic support system of people who are willing to help me with anything I struggle with on the vision front. Coworkers, family, and my fiance are all such a blessing when it comes to dealing with this disability. RP is for sure one of those disabilities that isn't really visible. Sure, I have to wear glasses, but that doesn't mean everybody wearing glasses has RP, you know? I'd like to take a bit to ask someone who's very important to me some questions about how my diagnosis has impacted her. So let's go ask my mom some questions.
Your face when I started recording. Serious face. What made you question, this is going to be impossible with him, what caused you to question if I had retinitis pigmentosa?
Because your dad and his family had retinitis pigmentosa in his family. His mom had it, and so did his grandmother.
And he had it.
And he had it. So I questioned it just like I questioned autoimmune disease from me. When you were cross-eyed and stuff, I just asked our family doctor if you should be checked out, and he sent us to your pediatric eye doctor.
What did they have to do to diagnose me with retinitis pigmentosa?
Well, I wasn't there. I was in the hospital, so your grandma and your Aunt Marcy took you to Denver General Hospital, and it's called an electroretinogram, where you were sedated because you were so little, and it's like a strobe light where they make your eyes stay open. They like I don't know. I wasn't there.
I'll have a description of it on screen so people can
And
read.
they like strobe light into your eyes to see how your retinas react.
React. What sorts of procedures in relation to my eyes did I have to have done that were the hardest for you to handle?
Well, the first one that you ever had done was the first time I took you to see Dr. Arnold, your eye doctor, was a CAT scan to look at your retinas, um, because you were being put to sleep, and that freaked me out. You had never been put to sleep before. Your Aunt Marcy was with me and told him that he'd better call me as soon as he found out what the results were, because I had a bad heart, and
You still do.
and she didn't want me to worry, and he did. As soon as he found out the results, he called me. My big sister looking out for me there. Um, and the next, any time that you were put to sleep were hard for me. And then the one where I wasn't able to go with you, that grandma had to take you by herself and I wasn't there, that was hard for me too.
When I had the
Yeah.
electroretinogram.
Anytime you were put under general anesthesia, those were hard.
Freaked you out.
Yeah. So you've had strabismus surgery twice. That's surgery to correct your being cross-eyed, basically just tightening weak eye muscles is what strabismus surgery is. So those were the hardest.
What sorts of advice would you give to parents of children who have been diagnosed with RP?
Just be your kid's biggest advocate, whether it be at their doctor's appointments or at school or with your family or their friends or whatever. If you can see ways that can be more accommodating to them, do it.
Advocate for those accommodations.
Yeah.
So there you have it. I hope this video offered you guys a little bit of knowledge and insight into retinitis pigmentosa and helps you to understand it just a little bit more. If you guys have any more questions, I'll have links in the description to the National Eye Institute's website where I've been sourcing my own info from for this video. Thanks for watching, everyone. I'll see you in the next video. In the meantime, stay fluffy, everyone. Bye.